Welcome, YouTube world. Welcome to Netta 27 Sports TV. My name is Amin. Today is Christmas, December 25th, 2021. This is my recap of the Cleveland Browns Green Bay Packers game that just ended about 30 minutes ago. This video is about my recap on the Cleveland Browns Green Bay Packers game. And my question is this. Y'all saw the game. It was a very competitive game. Lost by 2 points. Um, I'm just gonna get right to the obvious. And then I'll fill in other aspects of the game that played out. But I'm gonna deal with the obvious right now. The obvious is this. The Cleveland Browns got robbed. The Cleveland Browns got robbed by poor officiating in this game. Piss poor officiating by the officials in this game. And you may say, well, what do you mean? Well, okay, I'm going to give you two examples. First example, Baker Mayfield's first interception in the first half, where the receiver was being held and the ball was picked off, but no flag was thrown. A very obvious call that's pass interference or at the least holding on the Green Bay Packers. The referees did not throw a flag. The replays showed that it was an obvious flag, but it wasn't called for whatever reason. For whatever reason. That's number one. Number two, the last interception Baker Mayfield threw, when they were driving midfield, 50-yard line, third and whatever. Cool. Baker Mayfield throws a pass to Donovan Peoples-Jones, I believe. He's held for at least 3 seconds. The guy has his hand on his back, in the back of his pants, and he's pulling him. And then he pulls him away and jumps in front and picks the ball off. But no foul is called, no flag. No flag. And Baker gets picked off, and the game's just about over now. Green Bay ball. Just amazing, man. Just amazing. No call. The man holds the receiver with two hands, one here, one here, holding him, obviously. But then he steps to the side and picks the ball off. No flag. No flag. The receiver's like, where's the flag? Baker Mayfield like, where's the flag? That's pass interference. Where's the fucking flag? Cleveland Brown fans, y'all should be just as pissed as I am, because Cleveland Browns was going to go down and score and win that game. We was going to go down and score and win the game. We was going to score and win the game. If not for the referees, we lost this game. Now, the offense played pretty well. Over 200 yards rushing for Cleveland. Baker Mayfield, a couple of touchdowns. Yeah, he had 4 interceptions. I understand that. But 2 of those interceptions should have never happened. Should have never happened because they were calls, pass interference calls on both of those interceptions. And they weren't called for no flag. So 2 of those I don't put on Baker Mayfield. That's on the refs not doing their fucking job. Man, I can't believe this. You know what? What should happen is every game, the officials have to be under review for the calls that they made and the calls that they didn't make. And if they're not making calls that they should make, they should not be allowed to referee no more NFL games. They should be suspended indefinitely until they show that they can do their job properly. They need to get rid of these bad refereeing crews. They need to get rid of them. They need to be out the league. There need to be suspensions. There need to be accountability for obvious calls that you don't make. There needs to be accountability for these bad officials. Period. Period, point blank. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, Cleveland Browns lost this game, the game they had a chance to win. People going to say, oh, Baker Mayfield threw 4 interceptions. On 2 of those interceptions, there was holding and pass interference to where he was throwing the ball to, and he didn't get no calls. Obvious flags were not called on 2 of those interceptions. And I'm not even going to talk about the second interception that he threw, where it's a face mask. No, it was where he got sacked, and it was a face mask. Somebody face masked him on the sack, wasn't called. And then afterward, that's when he threw the second interception. But the play before that, when he got sacked, there was a face mask. They didn't call that either. You know what I'm saying? Piss poor officiating. These certain officials, you should not be allowed to officiate no more games. There should be automatic suspensions for obvious missed calls. Officials need to be held accountable for making the right calls and making obvious calls. 2 obvious calls cost the Cleveland Browns this game. 2 obvious calls. Obvious. That's all I don't know what more to say. The Cleveland Browns played a good game. Yeah, they had the turnovers. I don't put all those turnovers on Baker Mayfield. Once again, you had 2 turnovers where it's offensive pass interference and holding on the receiver, and they did not throw the flag. They did not throw the flag. And these were obvious calls that warranted a flag. So I put this on these sorry officials who need to be suspended ASAP. Suspended. I'm pissed. That's all I can say. I don't know what more to say. That's the game. They ran for over 200 yards. They played well. Kicker missed extra point. Baker had some turnovers. They still were in position to go down with two minutes left to win this game, and they didn't get the chance because of poor officiating by the referees. That's why they lost this game in a nutshell. That's why they didn't get the chance. And I feel like these referees need to start being investigated, scrutinized, and suspended when you miss obvious calls. That's what needs to happen. And that'll stop this bad officiating from bad officials who don't want to throw the flag when they're supposed to throw the fucking flag. That's what needs to happen. That's what happened in the game. I'm sure Cleveland Browns fans saw that. That's what happened in the game. No cap here. Nothing but truth. That's what happened. That's what happened. So, we'll see what happens next week. They play the Steelers. We'll see what happens. But this is a tough loss. This is a tough loss. And this loss might do us in. Our playoff chances might be done because of this game. And because of bad officials. Period, point blank. Once again, thank you for tuning in. My name is Amin. This is Net 27 Sports TV. Thank you for tuning in. Leave your comments. Be respectful. Once again, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I'll be back. Peace.